Hey guys, this is MSL Season 3, basically a round of 8 and a match between Ro8 and Xellos. Screwing up on myself here. The map is Python, and this is a dual commentary with both Diggity, that's me, and Moletrap.
That would be me. What's up, y'all?
So it looks like...
This is on...
Go ahead.
I mentioned this in my other commentary. I'm totally tripping. I don't know if you even just said this is on Python, but this is on Python. And I'm just noting off the bat here, it's going to be a little bit interesting that their positions are really close together, which is something that happens sometimes on Python. Nora, if he ends up going for Reavers, it's going to be pretty easy to get across that little gap there, drop Reavers on Xellos. We did see that in the other game, though, that in Game 2, Nora got some Reavers and was trying to drop on him, but Xellos had set up really good defenses, turrets in really good spots, and so basically neutralized Nalra's Reaver drop completely in that game. So it may become a factor. It may not be.
And my guess is because of the map, because Ro8 doesn't know the exact location of Xellos' base, because it is a 4-person versus a 2-person map, I don't think we're going to see any cheese from him. Really, I don't think it's advisable for him to do cheese against Xellos anyway, just because I think Xellos is an experienced player, that he can see it coming, and he is just putting that pylon down, kind of that outside position. It looks like he's going to send that probe out for scouting purposes now, and we'll see if he, looks like, yeah, he's just going to do a standard gate build. By the way, I don't know if we mentioned this, but that's Ro8 at the 6 o'clock position, Xellos at the 9 o'clock position.
Yeah, in case you didn't know who they are, I guess. Yeah, I mean, definitely it's harder, a lot harder to pull cheese on a 4-person map because you don't know where they are, and it's really pretty much not advisable. You said Xellos is an experienced player. I agree, but at the same time, he's also pretty rusty, and experienced players do get cheese sometimes. So, never put anything past Nara is my philosophy. There's a few players that go by that, but anyways, just to go back to the game real quick, it looks like Xellos is going for quick factory. Both of them going for quick tech there, going to their mid-level tech, getting the quick factory coming up and the quick cybernetics core. So neither player doing anything too risky to begin with. Both players just kind of going for a long-term game, and Nora blocking. Getting that probe there to block the scout. I remember in game 2 again, he put 2 probes on his ramp. Really tried desperately to block that scout, and Xellos still got the scout in. So we'll see if anything. Oh no, the Zealot's there, so he's not gonna be able to get the scout in after all. So he has no idea what to expect from Nalra at this point.
Yeah, and that's really more effective for Nalra than other players. Other players block the ramp, and other people go like, oh, they might be doing something they might not. But when Nalra blocks his ramp, that really makes players nervous, in my opinion, because it is Nalra. And that factory going down for Xellos, and it looks like it does look like Nalra is going to do some very early cheese, going very quickly into that robotics facility. So maybe he's kind of going to do what Bisu's doing. He might be going for observers, or he might just be going straight into a very fast Reaver drop.
Yeah, it looks like he's going for some quick Reavers, probably is what I'm thinking, because he went straight to that robotics facility. He got 1 Zealot out, it looks like, and that was it. In the meantime, okay, so yeah, Xellos kind of thinking that he may be trying some kind of rush or something like that, has actually blocked off his door there, so if he needs to, he can just camp a Marine behind that, and he'll be fine, and it's... he'll be able to get that Marine in between that, and he'll be able to block that off there. So, Nora sending out that Zealot to kind of harass there, and not going to do any good. Zealot's getting that factory.
Nalra's kind of thinking about expanding in that bottom right-hand corner. You can see already on the mini-map, he already has a probe in that position. Xellos doing the same. He's going to be a little conservative here. I think probably going to wait for Siege Tech. Almost losing that Marine, had it a little too far out there, but going to go straight into Siege Tech, get a cannon, or I should say a tank to kind of guard that ridge. Robotics facility, so we are going to see a Reaver drop on Xellos, and I don't think he's going to be prepared for it. He's gone that early command center. I don't think he's going to have a lot of air defense, or I don't think he's going to have any units on the ground at all to defend against this.
Yeah, this looks pretty bad for he's doing a good job of poking that Marine out and taking pot shots at that Zealot, but he's not getting Siege Tech right now, so he's not gonna have Siege Tanks obviously to deal with Reavers when they do come out, and he's gonna have Reavers in his base very shortly, very shortly. He's got to know that that Nara is so close to his base. But okay, so he's getting down the engineering bay, but I really don't think he's going to have turrets up in time. His engineering base is going to be coming out basically at the same time that Nara is actually flying Reavers over to his base. So
now the question is
really
does Nara go that single, does he just go with a single Reaver and then go with a Dragoon, or a single Reaver and a Zealot? But if he just sends that first Reaver with the support unit, I don't think Xellos is going to be ready. If he goes for a second Reaver though, that could be a different story.
No, I think he's probably going to go for that one Reaver because of the fact that you see the observatory going down. He's probably getting observers after that Reaver. There's got to be a Reaver and probably a Goon, I think, inside that shuttle right now. It looks like he does have at least one turret down. Here it comes, yeah. The turret is in place, but it's not going to do a lot of good. He does have a couple tanks, so actually Xellos might be able to hold this off if he just kind of flies those, moves those tanks around and follows that shuttle. It looks like he's going to get a shot off on those SCVs, though. No, maybe not.
Right now he's just floating it around. What he is managing to do is he is managing to keep well, he's expanding now, but he's managing to keep Nara from kills a Marine there, get a little hit off on the command center and hit the Marine there, but he is stopping Xellos' economy at the moment. Xellos now getting siege tech, and I'm surprised that Xellos went those turrets that quickly. I mean, he really had basically 5 or 6 turrets down almost immediately as soon as he had that turret factory, or that engineering bay up.
Yeah, I guess he probably was expecting something like that. Again, we kind of saw him do that again in the second game. He got some pretty quick turrets, expecting that drop. He must have known it was coming eventually, and yeah. So again, though,
losing that engineering bay though.
Nara's Reaver drop basically. I mean, he slowed him down a little bit, but that Reaver drop was basically nullified again. Didn't really accomplish anything with that. He got a Marine with that Reaver, so he spent a lot of money on tech and ignored his stuff for a while. And okay, he's getting a couple more shots off, but again, okay, so he's taking out 1 Marine and 1 turret with that Reaver.
But I think where he's equalized is he kept that expansion from producing any resources while he got his own expansion up, and he does have observers now. So if he it looks like he's going to get probably Singularity now. If he switches very quickly into kind of a large infantry push, I think he can get a big advantage here.
Yeah, I guess it. Yeah, well, I don't. Did you see if he had any other gates there? I only saw the 1 gate before. Did he get a second gate yet?
He would have to start basically probably plop down another 2 gates. Looks like a second factory going down for Xellos, but looks like Nara's getting a lot of spot with that observer, as you can see. Another factory, so 3 factories for Xellos. Xellos is going to immediately go into a 4 factory push. I would expect to see dropships fairly quickly, because on a map like this, usually you want dropships if you're going to try to expand from there. And I think that'll be the difference. If Xellos doesn't put down a dropship here, you know, and that Reaver behind the line doesn't look like it's going to be able to do any damage. That's
Scarab has to go all the way around the minerals there, unfortunately, for Nara.
Anyway, like I was saying though, if we see a starport go down, that really suggests to me that Xellos is going to try to take some more holdings and turn this into kind of a long-term res holding game. 4 more gateways going down for Nara. But if Xellos does not put that Stargate down, it suggests to me that he's just going to do a straight mech push directly into Nara and try to end it basically mid-game.
I really doubt that he's going to end up getting a starport. Wait, are you talking about Nara getting a Stargate, or
no? I'm talking about basically in this position, the way that Xellos is set up, and kind of the map spread like it is, he can't really defend his outward holdings with Nara's base and its the position it's at, unless he gets dropships and basically loads up some neutral dropships to defend those expansions.
If he goes up north, then Nara would still have to kind of go by his base to attack him, like if he took the north corner or something like that. Although, yeah, if he tried to take the bottom left